Jeff, Age of Empires Online is out this week.
It is.
And we've both played a fair chunk of it.
Yeah.
So let's play some more of it.
Okay, great.
What do you say?
Yeah.
All right.
This game is free.
It is for what? Kind of?
Well,
in a manner of speaking,
it is
yes.
supported by additional transactions,
Yes.
but you can get the core game for nothing.
Yeah. This is totally free to download and create an account. This uses Games for Windows Live. So their first free-to-play game, actually. But so they've only got Greece and Egypt in right now, and they exhort
Upgrade now.
They exhort you to buy the premium version of those civilizations the second you get into the game.
Yeah.
So you bought Greece.
I bought both.
That's right.
There's a pack
got
right
the
now
bundle.
to get both. I thought, well,
What is Transfer Empire?
you can move
just
from,
to another realm.
Yeah, you can move to different
Okay.
servers.
You can't like move your premium license from Egypt to Greece. I really hemmed and hawed. I started playing this game before it was out, and there wasn't a ton of information about which one would be better.
Yeah.
But let's hop in. Let's travel to the mythical Far East. So this game is, they basically mashed a bunch of MMO concepts into an RTS.
Yeah.
Is my impression of it. Is that...
Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. It's, you can tell by the dude with the exclamation point over his head that this
Yep.
is
Quest
that
givers.
style of game.
Check it out, Blues. I could choose.
It's got gear.
Yes, there's gear in here. There's crafting. There are advisor cards that you can equip. There's all kinds of...
And all these things have an impact on your units. You equip gear to...
Check that out.
Yeah, you have inventory.
That should look pretty familiar.
Yeah. Go to your gear hut. Or,
Gear hut. Which one is that?
I played the Greek Civ, so I don't know.
There's so much terminology.
The place
in
where
this.
you equip stuff to where you equip gear.
Which one is that? It's this one.
Yeah.
I always just do that by hitting
right-clicking on it.
I don't think I have any gear at the moment to...
But as you can see, the different units are represented, and they have slots where you can, as you find this gear or craft this gear, you can put it onto your dudes, and it'll give bonuses.
And that's not just offensive stuff. It's pretty extensive, the range of kind of customization. Like, this is my Town Hall, which has better arrows, like for better, defense. And it's also got, like, some pine-reinforced walls.
Now, what is that, like?
For more health.
Health, 12%.
Yeah. You're sitting pretty far from the screen, and the text is tiny in this game. So that's health plus 10.4%.
Okay.
On that, but like there's all this gear you can equip on pretty much everything there is in the game,
which I thought was pretty awesome.
It's a neat touch. And that's not even that's just the tip of the iceberg of the customization, because. So I just hit the Silver Age last night by hitting level 10 on my city, which opens up a whole list of new stuff.
Tier 3.
This is the Tier 3 tech, basically. So you get these points from completing quests, or they're basically RTS missions.
Every time you go up a level, like you gain XP from completing quests, and then you get points that you can put into your tech tree,
right?
Which does what you think a tech tree should do.
Totally, yeah. And there's a decent amount of customization, I think, in the kinds of units you can unlock. I mean, I imagine by the time you hit level 40, which is the cap, you'll have enough to basically get every type of unit for your Civ. But at least early on here, I've still got 8 points because I've been kind of thrifty with them. But I just unlocked War Elephants and Siege Towers.
Siege towers are cool. I got to use a siege tower when I was defending your city.
Yeah, because you can head to each other's cities and do stuff. I haven't been focusing on naval too much. Does Greece have a lot of...
there are some missions pretty early on that have you do some naval stuff, and I just bought a whatever the warship is.
Okay. Yeah, I've been avoiding that stuff. I mean, it seems
because there are quests that require you to have certain tech unlocked.
Here's one right here. I've got to research this kind of warship.
That's almost identical to what I had to do. So.
Yeah, so talking to you, it sounds kind of like the quest lines for both of these civs are sort of like mirror images of each other.
Yeah.
Which I guess isn't too surprising. But anyway, I got a bunch of quests here. We should go do one, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to hop in here real quick. I've got all these points. Here's an upgrade that increases basically the resource gathering speed of your guys. Like your peons or whatever.
That sounds useful.
I have never really played AoE before. I don't think you have
same
either.
Here, yeah.
So I think
they always cost money before.
Yeah.
Now.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else can I do here? I've been relying on guard towers a lot. So
we should talk about before we jump in. I feel like the free to play thing is kind of a weird thing. Go to the store.
All right, we'll get back to this. You mean the store?
bazaar.
The Age of Empires Online bazaar.
Yeah.
The first thing you see when you make a new
first thing center in your city is
Here
this
it
guy
is.
trying to sell you a season pass for $100.
$100.
For 6 months worth of content.
Everything they're going to put out for this game until February the 16th of next year.
Yeah.
And you definitely, I mean, you're going to save some money on it, clearly, because the wording is weird. So Greece and Egypt are in now. The Celts are coming.
Yeah.
Persia is coming, but they call it Pro Persia, not Premium Persia. I don't know what the difference is.
It's probably just a wording.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe
yeah.
somebody has a copyright on Premium Persia already.
Premium Prince of Premium Persia.
Yeah. So this Defense of Crete booster pack is out. Booster pack is basically a quest set.
Yeah,
is my impression.
It's kind of a quest line, and those missions are almost like a horde mode kind of,
Oh, really?
like wave-based defend this thing from waves of enemies.
Oh, I don't feel like
thing.
I'm really missing out then.
Yeah, so I ended up with that because I didn't get the season pass, but I got the launch bundle.
Yeah, here it is. The launch bundle gets you,
which was the 2 civs that are available now,
right, and that Defensive Crete.
and that defensive Crete thing
For free, basically.
So
It's
basically, yeah, you get the defensive Crete thing for free, and the other 2 are basically it's $20 a civ.
Yeah.
So it's not quite microtransactions.
Yes, they are definitely medium-sized transactions. I was definitely a little off-put by that at first, but buying the premium civ gets you everything for that civ. Like everything you can do in the
Right.
game, you get with that $120. So I mean, if you look at this less as a game where you're going to be buying a bunch of stuff over time, and more as a $20 online RTS.
Yeah, I would almost look at it as like consider the free game a demo.
Yeah,
And
kind of.
if you like it, then you'll eventually get to a point where it'll make sense for you to spend $20
So
on it.
it's almost more shareware in that respect than a free-to-play game.
Totally.
But all right, I'm going to buy this wheelbarrow. I'm going to buy this upgrade to guard towers. I just unlocked the Priest of Set, who inflicts chaos on enemy units. I'm not sure what that means,
That
but
sounds awesome.
I know. And if I let's see, if
Essence of the
I get
Cobra.
Essence of the Cobra, he can move faster. If I get paid in blood, it makes it cheaper to make him. I also have this Priestess of Ra. You don't have any kind of healers on Greece, do you?
I think there may be some a little later on.
Okay.
There's a religion crafting
Oh, weird.
school.
Weird.
So I imagine for that would be where the healers eventually come into play.
Yeah, I've been relying on her pretty heavily, but I didn't upgrade her. I guess I'll leave that stuff alone right now. Before we move on, do you have any idea what the market is? It says exchanges resources, trains caravans. I don't know what.
I think the caravans can basically move, basically get you. I think that they're similar to farms, but for infinite gold.
Oh, okay.
That's my guess.
Okay.
But I have not researched the market or the caravans.
Okay, yeah,
this
this says caravan
That's
is a
sort of
marker.
what it sounds like.
Trades between market and town center for gold. Okay.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's.
So you have to build a market and then make. I'm not going to fiddle with that. I
Yeah.
think I'm doing all right as it is. The game, I think it could maybe guide you a little more about what you should be buying when. Other than these occasional quests that says like straight up, hey, you need to unlock this thing to do this quest. Like I got into some quests where I was like, the game was super easy early on, and I just basically kept plugging with what I had.
Right,
and then,
right.
then I hit a quest where like 20 minutes into it, I was like, fuck. If I had bought like the 3 things that I have not been buying so far, I could do this. But
Right.
I have no idea. But it's just kind of a learning process.
So I went to one of the first things I did is go to that defensive Crete thing.
Yeah.
And play it, and I was still it's so early in the tutorial phase that I was not able to build a barracks.
Oh, wow.
Or any sort
Wow.
of spearmen.
That sounds-
So it was just like all I had were workers basically, and I was like, oh, this is
That sounds like a huge bummer.
not. I'm not supposed to be playing this game yet.
Yeah. Oh, there's so you came in and did this quest. The reward was just some gold and some mats.
Okay.
Just a bunch of mats. I haven't crafted anything yet. There's copper ingots. There's lumber.
Yeah.
Stone, hides.
Well, some of the buildings require.
Yeah, I noticed I have a blueprint for a large
Mats.
obelisk here. That do I have enough? Oh, weird. I need like limestone and scrolls of lore for that.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten-
I think that's one of the things when you buy the Civ, it gives you that, but you don't get the mats for that for wait until way later or something.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Like I said, there's so much stuff going on here, and I haven't like totally pieced together exactly how you get access to all this stuff.
Let's,
yet.
let's,
yeah, but we'll do a mission.
Yeah,
We'll-
go fight some stuff.
Yeah, let's kill some stuff. I just took a quest from this guy that looks like it will actually be a decent quest, which was, I think, this one.
Yeah, that was the one you
that's
just
the
took.
one. It's got some good rewards. You got this world map here. You can check out Libya. and Nubia,
right.
if you like. There's nothing in Libya yet. There's a few other towns. There's like a little expedition that I went to and did a couple quests in. And like I said, I can go to yours if I want. But anyway, let's do this quest.
And you can. There's I don't know if you saw it there. There's a co-op box right there. You can check.
Yeah.
And it'll look for a partner for this quest.
Yeah, and in fact, if the little chat box, if you go to the
there's
the LFG tab, it'll just pop up right in there. Have you done any co-op yet?
Nope.
I haven't. I don't really. I mean, I assume it gets harder when you're doing co-op. Wow, I got a lot of stuff in this one. Who are these guys? These are archers. I don't even have access to these guys except when it gives them to me. I can make slingers, which are like the more basic ranged unit, but
You have not upgraded.
these are swordsmen. I can't make swordsmen either.
Well, maybe you can now that you're age 3.
Maybe I didn't see a way to unlock those. I think these might be advisor related. Actually, like I said, there's so many layers of like access to stuff in this game.
And those are your scout units there.
Yeah, so this is a scout.
I thought that was kind of a cool thing to give you.
Yeah.
You know, just like here's a scout to go if you want to do some early scouting.
I typically just send him all over the place, and then hopefully he doesn't die while he's out there looking for stuff.
Yeah.
While I'm back here, kind of setting up my my economy. I didn't, like I said, I didn't play a lot of any Age of Empires in the past, so I think this is pretty similar to how those games were. A lot of resources to juggle.
Yeah,
Kind of a lot of,
you've got stone, you've got gold
there's
wood, and food.
Yep. And there's a lot of different ways to get those.
Yeah, like I thought the food thing was interesting because you can hunt.
Yeah.
So like you'll find
So I could just,
deer
like-
or other things around. So yeah, you can just send your workers.
Bleh.
But like some of the boars will fight back. So
Yeah,
it almost makes it to where you want to take your real soldiers over there, kill the boar, and then use the workers to harvest.
When you play Egypt, you get to eat lions.
Man.
Hunt and eat lion. So yeah, I'm gonna build a storehouse over here next to the gold. So we get a bunch
And
of that
the
stuff.
storehouse basically acts as a drop-off point for any sort of resources
Right. So I can clear cut this forest here.
without having to walk all the way back to the town hall.
Right. What am I doing here? Objective is to conquer this capital. Wait, are those two different quests?
Yeah,
Wait, usually it'll only pop up the objectives for the one you're on.
interesting.
That doesn't mean I can do both of these on the same map, does it?
I doubt it.
Surely not. Who are these guys? Yellow usually means like neutral. Anyway.
Should have read the quest text.
Yeah, well, usually it doesn't really tell you that much, though.
It'll at least give you information about, there being some yellow dudes there.
Using the forces provided by this guy, defend his siege towers and destroy the stronghold. That's about it.
Okay.
Well, there's a little bit of background down there, but anyway. I don't know how you play this game, but I feel like maybe I'm hedging my bets too much. I just want to make sure I don't lose, but I spend like 15 minutes just setting stuff up before I start cranking
Tagging
units
up
out.
and, yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on the mission. Some of these missions I've been taking like the starting force and just going out and poking around.
Maybe,
And the
maybe I
AI is
should-
usually pretty good about backing off if you try to run away,
Right.
instead of just eradicating you and then running into your base. So the AI is not that aggressive.
Yeah. I think my scout must have bit it out of here somewhere. I think he's done. I don't know where he went. I'm going to run these cavalry around a little bit.
So I don't even really scout all that much. So
Yeah.
I just kind of was putting him with my forces. I have not built the ability to build more. I've not cavalry.
I don't think you
units.
can. I've seen that you can buy a consumable that'll generate another scout, but it's like a single-use thing.
Oh well,
There might be a way later to actually just build them out of buildings.
yeah.
but-
I mean, there's on the Greek side. There's just a cavalry building.
Oh, the cavalry, not the scout.
Well, my scout is a dude on a horse.
Oh, I see.
So I imagine that he comes out of that
Okay.
building. I could be wrong, but that's my guess.
Build some houses here.
Houses raise your population limit.
Yeah, you can queue those up. I like coming
You can queue building.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
man,
of the
that's
stuff,
great.
like coming from
Okay.
StarCraft, there's like some kind of common concepts I brought over, like holding shift when you do this stuff will let you queue.
Okay.
But other stuff doesn't work quite as well. Wow, those build really fast anyway. But
Yeah.
this priestess I've got, I don't know if you have an equivalent here. She's the healer, but she can also, if you basically have her channel on any building, whatever the building is doing will happen faster.
No, interesting.
So like these workers will pop out faster because she's doing that.
That's cool.
And I can make more of her.
No, I don't have anything that's mystic at all. I got dudes with spears.
Oh wow.
I got dudes that dual wield. I got archers.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's kind of
I
weird.
got boats. I can make boats.
Huh. Surprised there's not more like kind of spell casting stuff on your side.
I think that there is eventually. I haven't really.
Yeah, if you
I haven't
start-
really looked down to the bottom of the tech tree to see what's there, but
Maybe if you start crafting some religion.
yeah,
that'll
I've gotta,
happen.
Got to craft a little religion.
But all right, I'm just gonna start building some shit.
So, what level did you finally get advisors? Because I still don't have them. I'm level 7.
I want to say around 8 or 9.
Okay.
I think maybe 8. It's just a quest that pops up eventually.
Right.
That's just like, hey, go talk to your advisor guy, and he'll tell you more.
So that's like you basically just buy an advisor item,
Yeah,
and
it's a
you can
card.
equip one
per
at
age.
a time.
So basically, advisors fall into categories that correspond to your ages. So
Okay.
it's like age 1, or like Bronze Age advisors, and then Silver Age advisors.
Okay,
that
so
kind of thing.
you could have multiple advisors. You have one
You can
per
have
tier.
one of each. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pop out barracks here. Start getting ready to go kill. Yeah, and the advisors seem to do basically the same kind of stuff as the gear.
Right.
It's like
it's just a bonus.
The one I have right now makes I think makes workers train like 8% faster, and like cost a little bit less or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some stone here.
With all that stuff, it sounds like the factions there's quite a lot of flexibility
Yeah, totally.
about how you spec your guys and do stuff. I mean, you can respec your tech tree.
Yeah,
It costs some gold.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of
there's no opportunity to spend real money on gold
right.
yet. Who knows where they'll go with it?
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, that was one of the interesting things because when you think free to play, you think stuff like that, where it's like I'm just going to spend a bunch of money on a bunch of in-game gold and do this, but like nothing that they're selling gives you any sort of benefit over other players.
Right.
It's seriously just unlocking access.
So like all the high level stuff, basically, yeah.
And it's like it's the factions and then the Defense of Crete thing, and then the rest of it's all cosmetic stuff. Like if you want to buy planters and other stuff for your capital city, they will be more than happy to sell you sets for $5 a pop.
Like we're literally talking about decorations.
Yeah,
they
but
even
they
calls it that.
Yeah,
in the game.
they're pretty good about letting you know that is not stuff that you need.
Right. Certainly not stuff I need.
But like you can't play ranked PvP without a premium civ.
Yep. Yeah. So
And in fact, you can't play ranked PvP, I think, until you're like level 25.
Really?
Also,
Are you serious? Oh, jeez. I can go do like, I guess whatever the basic form of like player match or whatever they call it. I don't know. But I guess not ranked yet. All right. Do you did you get all hung up on the orientation of your buildings?
I didn't even know you could reorient them.
Yeah.
Would you hold shift for that?
No, you just spin the mouse wheel. Let's see what can I build here.
All right.
To demonstrate. Throw down an armory?
So the answer is yes, I was, and it was really bumming me out that I couldn't
Like you couldn't make
rotate
them
some
look
of the
right.
buildings.
Yep. You can also. Oh God.
Yeah, no,
I've done it now.
Done it. I hate when that happens.
Oh no.
You get used to looking at the level a certain way and knowing which way you're sending the troops knows.
This is about right. Yeah, this is it.
All right, close enough.
More or less, something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of fiddly stuff to do in here. Oh, that's right. I bought a second level of the wheelbarrow. Like I said, kind of. Maybe I'm playing it wrong or something, but it just feels like there's like a lengthy spin up time on every mission before you really get out there and start doing stuff. But
yeah, I mean, I've been investing more in keeping my current units awesome.
Yeah.
So like I bought the building that lets you upgrade armor and weapons for my infantry and stuff like that.
Yeah, that is the armory for me.
I think it is. I think it's the armory for me as well.
Yeah, so you can just
Awesome.
mouse
Okay,
wheel.
Great. You've changed the game for me.
There, I need to be able to see that furnace. So yeah, you can throw multiple workers on a building to build it faster, and I can also have this priestess make that happen. Let's see. Pop out some more of her. Nope, I need houses. This looks like a good place for some houses. Seem to be, I could be mistaken, there seem to be missing hotkeys for some of the buildings and stuff, or I just haven't found them. Like you can hit B to build a barracks, but I can't find a House hotkey.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lengthy list of hotkeys in the options. You can configure all you want. I would imagine that there would be one of those in there, but
Do you group up a lot when you're going out to fight, or do you just kind of box everything and go?
I box everything and group it so that I can, if I have to go back here to do some stuff, I can just double tap 1 to get back to the fight.
Right. That's what I typically been doing, but I put sort of like the range guys on 2, keep them back.
Yeah,
stuff,
they're usually pretty good about keeping back, but like those towers have like a minimum or a minimum range. So if you get really close to a guard tower, it can't attack you.
Right.
But the ranged guys will have to hang back to attack, and
Right.
they'll be right in the range of getting hit by the tower.
Yeah.
So
Some of that stuff's a little
it would be
klutzy.
smarter for me to just put them in a separate group.
Right.
But instead, I just very quickly drag over the archers and back them out.
Yeah, that's kind of what I end up doing. Like the priestesses won't heal. Like so, basically, I put the priestesses and the range guys in the same group.
Yeah.
Because they need to be behind the infantry, obviously. But
Yeah.
if you attack move with this group, the priestesses will not heal. Like they don't. Healing is not like their default action when you do attack move on this group. So they just
yeah.
run around and are completely useless.
Right.
Unless I like double click them and move them out and like have them start healing manually.
Right.
It feels a little fiddly.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
I'm expecting too much. I don't know. So in general, the game's not that hard, in my experience.
Well,
so far.
you know, it's not StarCraft.
No, it's definitely not.
Not meant to be.
That's kind of what I'm coming from. So I'm probably like totally over prepared here now to go out and kill. So let's just go kill. Do I have any dudes hanging around? Come here.
I like that it's got the, well, I guess like StarCraft has this as well, but that little icon and the glowing icon on the top bar there that lets you know that you have an idle worker. It went away because you made
I didn't notice there was an icon. I know. Yeah, there's
that black box up there when it's filled in with something on the, at the
right
top.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is you have an idle worker.
Because you can hit the V key to get to him, but I didn't realize there was an indicator that actually showed it
that
was
lets
happening.
you know that you're slacking off.
That's good to know. All right. I forgot I've got that new priest unit I need to try out. So let's. How am I doing on lumber? I think I can bust one of those out. Come here. Temple of Set. Can I sacrifice any virgins? Cut somebody's heart out, maybe?
Yeah.
It's wrong. Wrong civilization, I know.
It's another $20.
Yeah, right. Get the Mayans in here.
Yeah.
If they start differentiating the civs more, I could see there being some value in it.
Well,
So
I
it
mean,
seems like so
the
far,
differentiation that they kind of speak to on the select screen is that the Egyptians crank out units faster,
Yeah.
but they're not as durable.
Yeah, these guys definitely die pretty fast.
So, like, when I crank out my crew, they stay up for a while. Like,
Okay.
you kind of don't need the priests.
Okay.
You know, as long as you're playing with some amount of intelligence. Like,
Right.
you're just sending them off to die, they'll be more than happy to do that for you.
Right.
But, man, you are building all over the place.
I know. It's kind of how I do.
Are you building expansions?
Not really. I mean, there's no stone down here. Stone, for some reason, is always kind of a field of your core settlement.
Yeah.
And I need a bunch of stone. I got 0. I can't,
What are you building that requires stone?
the siege towers.
Oh, okay. See, I haven't invested in siege stuff at all,
Yeah.
or I don't even know that I have the ability to do it yet.
That's what I just bought right before I
Okay,
came in
yeah.
here. So I could do siege workshop and also
It's like
fortress.
Until this point, the only thing I've ever needed stone for is repairing structures.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely getting to the point where it's becoming important. In fact, I can't even build either of those until I get to age 3, which requires this Temple of Set to be finished.
Yeah.
Let's see. Make a couple more priestesses.
And then all the while, you've got general chat scrolling in the
Yeah.
bottom corner,
Man,
full of.
over the weekend before this game came out, that was a pretty nice place to like pick up some tips about the game and sort of see what people thought of it. And now it's just
A wasteland.
I can't even look at it. Oh, last night there was like porn spam in there. There's all these people bitching that this isn't StarCraft and that they're charging for it. Somebody got into a political argument at some point.
Great.
It's just, man.
I got to a point where I was just clicking to, like, what was the fourth one? The one that's just your
Oh
information.
yeah, there's a ticker that just tells you
just the
everything.
ticker.
Yep, you could definitely just ignore it. In fact, there's probably some way to just remove it, but anyway, let's. Alright, so my Temple of Set is done. I gotta make some of these guys. Inflicts chaos on enemy units. Oh god, these guys heal also. I guess I'm done with the Priestess then. Can I...
There's some Egyptian unit, because like I said, when I visited your town and took a mission there, it said, oh, you won't be familiar with these units, but that won't be a problem for such an experienced commander, you know, and had me commanding Egyptian units.
Huh.
And so that was kind of cool, seeing the healer stuff. But there was one unit that was converting enemy units.
Yeah, that's my 3rd level, like, priest guy, which I'm way off from, because I literally just got this 2nd level guy. Here he is, the priest.
Well, that seemed awesome.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
So just like, all right, now I've got spearmen also.
That's like the priest of Ptah or something like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that seemed, well, so far I've just been fighting Egyptian clones, like they're the same faction as me under a different label. But I guess at some point you're going to probably start fighting.
I've been fighting like bandits, like you know,
weird.
They look like they're wearing wool and they have big clubs.
But
and stuff like that.
fall into the same category as
similar
Greece?
enough, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about these guys. All right.
Put all your guys into a big mass and send them forth.
Whoa, what's up, worker party? What's going on there?
You can only really have one worker at a time on a farm, right?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Did I mess up my waypoint or something? Just cut all this forest down. All right, yeah, I'll go ahead and start killing stuff, but I want to try to get those siege units out because the siege towers just look ridiculous.
Yeah. And just sending a siege tower up against a guard tower.
It's pretty awesome.
2 hits, done.
Let's see. So the siege workshop is what will give me. Oh, that doesn't look right. There we go.
Yeah.
Get these guys over there, make that go a little faster. I took, there was one like challenge quest that was build a Great Pyramid in the middle of the map, which took about 20 minutes after I put a worker on it to build it.
Wow.
And you're just being attacked from all sides constantly, so you're just like, it's basically a survival mission.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird. All right, and then do I want to make some war elephants? Why not? Holy shit, that's a giant building. All right. So I'll get this stuff building, and then we will just go party.
Yeah, because I want you to finish this mission so that we can go take a look at my city real quick.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Those are the siege towers.
Yeah, well, I guess we could have just checked them out up here, but they really are fun to use. The last mission I played just now, or last night, was the first one that had these guys in there. I'll spare any commentary on the design of the... Yeah. They're pretty ridiculous looking. But, so that's how all these missions have gone for me so far, is sit here. We've been in this for 17 minutes now.
Jeez.
Just making stuff. Getting myself, maybe it's the StarCraft roots where like not having an economy means you're done. But like I just want to have this thing churning here so I can just keep making more units. And then by the time I get to the point where I'm fighting stuff...
I'm sure that'll serve you well should you decide to fight other players in this game, but
yeah.
I bet it's probably way more than you need against the AI.
You're probably right. Alright, so I can... Oh, I need more gold to make a siege tower. Somehow I'm not getting any gold at the moment.
I also like that they put the numbers next to each resource to tell you how many workers you have on each... on gathering each type of resource. I thought that was pretty cool.
Whoa. Oh god.
They're attacking the siege towers.
Cavalry guys are getting dominated here. So I've got these, let's see, where are my priests at? Are they still in there? Slinger, Desert Archer, Priest of Set. Which one is he? It's just generally like the... Oh, he's dead.
Jeez.
Wow. It's probably the stiffest opposition I have seen in a quest in this game yet, actually. Might say I've gotten a little lazy with it, actually. It's just been so easy so far. Alright. Crank out a bunch more of these priest dudes. Oh, did I hit the cap again? What am I short on here?
You couldn't hit the cap, you just had a bunch of guys
yeah,
die.
You're right. Gold is what I don't have. I'd love to know how similar this is, like if anybody in the comments that played a lot of old AoE, chime in. Like, I mean, I assume this is basically what these games were, just, you know, harder.
Yeah.
I would imagine more challenging.
And probably a different sort of structure. I'm sure they didn't have that kind of MMO quest giver.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
before. Yeah,
I don't even mean that stuff. Just in the mission here.
Right.
That's kind of what these were, I guess. All right. What you guys doing? What do I need more of? Control room seems to think I need more walls.
Walls. Come on.
I think walls are for the weak. But
walls are
fine.
Huge waste of time.
I kind of agree, but at least they're easy to build. You can just click. There we go. Wait, well now it looks like there's a giant gap there. Come on. Just click right there. You basically just do that. Is that a gate in the middle?
Yeah, it looks like
Will that open?
Yeah.
I'll need to do like 2 segments. All right, fine. Fine, have your wall. Hope you're happy.
It looked like a gate to me. I don't know. Hope so.
Can these guys run through there? There are gates. I mean, they'll open automatically for your guys. All right. Slingers. What do you have? Archers? What's your range?
Archers, yeah.
I'm kind of jealous of that. Guys with slings are not very cool.
I assume they're about as effective as my archers are, though, which is to say that they are good at smoking fools.
Yeah, they do crazy DPS. You just got to keep them out of the way.
Like I had a mission where I had to basically defend a town hall for 15 minutes. It's a pretty small area, all walled in.
Yeah.
And so I just built a ton of archers, and anytime they would come bang on the wall, I would just put the archers near where they were banging on the wall.
Yep. And they just go down.
Just done.
Yep. Yeah, they're definitely good for that. That was talking to you about that mission specifically is when I realized that it seems like the factions are basically the same on both sides, because around level 7 I did that exact same mission on the Egypt side.
So you need to protect these siege towers to make sure they get over here and do their dark business.
So I guess I didn't really need to build my own when I could just show you these
so
towers.
Take out those elephants.
Building
coming at the towers.
Building fucking this fortress.
Yeah.
Man, wow. As you would expect, these elephants are pretty good against my infantry.
Jesus.
Jeez Louise. This is only, oh my god. Wow.
It's over for you.
We picked an interesting mission to show. This is the first one I've seen that's like really been any kind of challenge at all. Can these guys really not go through that gate?
Yeah, is that really not a gate?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Because that's what the gates look like. Oh, they won't even attack it. Oh wait, hold up. Can I...
Yeah, I mean, the gates look like gates.
Yeah. That kind of looked like a gate. I wonder if gate is separate?
Yeah, you might.
Maybe
must be, otherwise.
Wall. I don't see anything.
Maybe you have to tech up to get gate.
Dude, I don't know. Just in case anybody shows up, I'm gonna throw me a couple towers there.
So do you have to garrison those with slingers or anything, or do they automatically?
They just shoot.
I wasn't sure if they...
I've actually got a ton of gear equipped on them. You can see down here, better damage, better range, better health.
All right, because I just bought towers and I haven't built any yet.
Towers
I wasn't sure if I was going to have to put people in them or if they had people.
Right about where you're at in the game is when it starts. You start getting waves of guys like just attacking your position.
Yeah,
pretty frequently. Not in this mission, obviously, but it happens a lot. And
yeah, I've had that happen, but they've always given me towers. At the settlement, so it wasn't really an issue.
That survival mission you were talking about, I made probably a dozen more towers at least. Just I basically didn't have to make guys after that.
Yeah. I mean,
towers just destroyed everything.
Yeah.
Are we good here? Do I need more infantry? I
don't know, man. What is elephants?
Yeah, I'll make my own elephants maybe.
Elephant on elephant violence.
Yes. Let's see. Do I have any of these priestesses? Or Let's see, here's one. Put her up there. I don't know if I don't think I need to make my own towers. I think they got that covered. I'll try making a few more of these guys, although they don't seem to be doing too much. Games for Windows Live, I think we mentioned.
Yeah.
Friends popping up and stuff. Alright. I need more fodder, though. I'm just going to have to bust out some...
Whoa.
Yeah. Let's see. Should be getting... Alright, so you put those on both of these barracks. These guys should just pour out of here. You said that was one of the selling points of Egypt, right? Just produce guys very quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that seems to be quite accurate, from what I can tell. As you can tell, these guys are just
they're
rolling out of here.
Yeah.
Not sure which group to put my priests on to make sure they do what they're supposed to do. Like I said, the attack moving is a little weird when you have multiple groups,
right?
Multiple unit types on a group.
Will your barracks, like, kind of, if you have multiple structures, will they intelligently kind of queue up, or do you have to queue them up per building?
No, I've got both of these hotkeyed to 6, and then I just like every time you hit, if I hit A for Spearman, it just adds 2 more. And like 1 will come out of each building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that stuff seems to be done pretty well. All right, I think it's about to be on.
All right.
Let's get a few more of these guys out. Let's see. Is that enough elephants? Wait, did I only make 1? Oh god, hit my freaking cap again. Elephants take a ton.
Elephants need houses, man.
It's true. Just gonna build here. There. That should probably take care of it.
Is that the limit? You can have 24 total, right?
Of what?
Houses.
Oh, that's it?
I think so.
Yeah, I probably, well, I'm sure it caps out somewhere.
Right. I mean, 24 houses would be, I mean, there's like, each house adds 5 to your cap.
Oh, right. All right, I have got hella of everything. I think it's time to go.
All right.
I should probably stop playing the game this way if I'm complaining that it's been too easy, because, man.
Yeah, I mean, you
this is a little over-prepared here. This is extreme. This is, I don't think I've even gone this far in the main game. I'm just going to rally everything up to where I am and hope that everything works out. Am I missing anything here? We good? All right, let's go do this. All right, good here. I think we're good.
All right.
These elephants can move.
It also never forgets.
Obviously. Wait, did I not grab any of those priestesses? Where did they go? Oh, they're shit. They're just hanging out up here.
Well, let's get those elephants and those priestesses up there.
Yeah. Fuck. The units are so small and I don't know. Maybe I'm just really used to playing a different RTS, but it feels like it's easy to lose track of a lot of this stuff.
I agree. It's kind of why I felt better about just kind of lumping everybody into one group and going.
Oh god.
Because worrying about casting and all that other stuff.
You actually really can't. Like there is no like manual heal button or anything like that. Why are you guys not healing? Get up there. There we go. There's some heal.
But they're not moving up with you. You have to manually. Oh, there they go.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to do more like box selecting and just. Yes. Hump that building.
Oh yeah.
Hump it to death.
Look at the way that building is dressed. It's asking for it.
It's terrible. Awful. What is the what's the siege unit for Greece? Like the kind of the default or the starting siege?
I don't know. I haven't built it.
I lost like all of my infantry.
It might actually just be siege towers.
I'm pretty sure that's Egyptian specific. All right. Just gonna rally all these guys up here. Hope that we're good.
Well, look at it. Just takes like 2 hits.
Yeah.
So take those towers down. Treasure.
Yeah. Forget that. The towers can handle themselves.
Yeah.
Here is loot that needs to be got. Yeah. So there's loot all over the place. I don't know how much of it you've been going after.
All of it.
This guy looks pretty tough, actually.
Whatever.
Then again, it's kind of 1 versus like 50 here. He's
next to a campfire, so he can't be that tough.
All right. So you kill the guys guarding the chests. You click the chests. You get the chest. I could see what's in it right now, but usually handle that later.
It's often materials. Sometimes
it's mostly mats for
sometimes
for
it's actual real gear.
Yeah.
And you'll find different levels of chests. Like I found one that was instead of that campfire, it was like a tent or a little building, and I got 3 chests out of it.
Oh, wow.
And they were all loot, which was pretty sweet. Of course, I already had better loot, so I ended up selling the loot, but it was loot nonetheless.
I've gotten into multiple... Wow, look at this stream of infantry. This is all right, excellent. I've gotten into multiple situations in this where it feels like maybe the progression of the quest rewards and stuff isn't too well thought out. Because like I'll have like 4 different things I can pick from, and I'll pick one, and then like the quest I pick up after that has a better version of that as its sole reward, and then it would have been better if I'd gotten one of the other things.
Yeah, that's too bad.
I don't know. Some of it feels a little sloppy, but no, that is it for infantry for me. You guys should back up. Wow, it's the first time. Are those scouts or is that chariot archers? Those are different. Chariot archers are a different kind of. Is that what they are? Yeah. Okay, I haven't seen those guys before. They're next on my list to unlock.
They were available in that mission I took on.
Okay. Based on what I'm seeing here, that looks like a unit I want.
Yeah, they're fast and yeah.
God, these infantry is basically just fodder in this mission. Cannon fodder.
Jeez. All right,
throwing them out there to die. All right. It just says capital conquered. I guess that's just kill some amount of the stuff here. I can't control these guys, can I?
No.
Too lazy to make my own siege, so I can't talk. I'm missing something here. There we go. All right. I guess I killed enough stuff.
Yeah.
I'm good here.
So you can actually hang out and look for more loot, or you can get XP for killing just about everything. So it's
yeah. Although they stop producing after you've won.
Oh.
Well,
yeah,
actually, I think they'll keep making units, but you're getting like 2 XP per kill or whatever. Well, it's 10 XP for these workers, but when I need about 20,000 more XP to level. It's pretty insignificant. Yeah. Oh, that is not insignificant. I'm gonna get that. Probably more loot out there, but I mean, at some point you don't want to clear the entire map just looking for one treasure chest. But I will take this one. All right, give me that. All good. We're done here. Hop back to the city. Wow, that was a lot of XP for that one, actually. 16,000. That's almost enough to level for me. Talk to this gentleman, turn in my quest.
I'm gonna choose one of those.
All right, light spear. All right, this one is a little more clear. Some of these, some of the loot descriptions don't make it super clear which units can use them.
Yeah.
Like, is there always a unit on both factions that can use a piece of gear? Or in some cases, is there loot that's only specific to Greece? Or
yeah, there's definitely faction-specific loot.
Okay.
Because when I was in your town, I tried buying some of your stuff out of your stores, and I was just like, this requires an Egyptian faction.
Okay, so at least it warns you about that. Okay,
yeah, it'll just show up in
red. That's good. All right, so we have, here is, let's see, plus 9% damage, plus 12% range to archers and stuff. Here is a shield for the elephants. Those elephants seem pretty good.
Yeah.
That's health and armor to elephants. I'm probably going to go with that. Well, that's plus 13% damage and 2% crit chance for the elephants. Yes. All right. Better elephants.
Yeah.
Is what I'm taking from this. So there's my loot. I can just right-click it. And it's nice. It takes you right to all the units
proper
that can
page.
use it.
And
So I just equip it. Yes. See what was in my chests. Just a bunch of broken junk. Vendor trash. Sell that stuff off. All right, so...
Why don't you visit my city?
Yeah, we'll do that. Got all this other stuff I need to figure out a purpose for, but yeah. So you don't have advisors yet, is that right?
Nope.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how to do that. It's friends list, right?
Yeah, go to friends list and then click the world next to my name.
Oh god, it's my whole friends list. Sorry, everybody. Just right-click or just click?
Click. Yeah.
Compton!
Hub city.
I understand it is the hub city. Nice loads in this game.
Yeah.
It's super quick. Yeah, here's your city. Here's the city of Compton.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got
pretty much how you left it.
Yep. So you could take on a mission there. It's a repeatable mission. So
this is your ambassador.
Take it on over and over.
Yeah, this is the one I did. I did this one last night.
Yeah.
Just gives you, like you said, a quick chance to try out the other faction.
Yeah, which was kind of cool. Got my crafting schools down there.
I haven't quite figured those out yet.
I haven't either.
Yeah,
I just built them before I stopped playing. But yeah, I've got construction shop and that sort of stuff. There's these workshops down there over to the right a little bit there. I guess you can't see what they do, but
yeah, it says it produces pine planks and other materials.
So it produces those things even when I'm not playing.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so every 15 minutes it'll generate one more.
Okay.
So you can just kind of set it going on different materials, and I guess eventually you'll unlock additional materials than just the basic level stuff
out of that same building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And I guess you could sell those materials or trade them for other stuff. You've got all these other shops here. Most of the stuff so far, at least, doesn't look like stuff that I don't have access to. It all just looks like pretty generic stuff.
Yeah.
I would think as you rank up, you'll get more unique items. Because I mean, this game is like an MMO in a lot of ways, but you don't get a ton of sense that you don't see a bunch of other characters running around or anything like that. You don't get a great sense of a larger world or a lot of characters to interact with here.
Right.
So every chance they get to remind you that there are people you can interact with is something they should take. I'm gonna head back.
All right.
Probably done about all there is to do in the scope of this video here. Here's my advisors. So you don't have advisors yet,
I don't.
Right? So I've got this guy came with the quest for getting advisors, and then I can't remember where I got this gentleman, but let's see, how do I swap him out?
There you go.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, these guys are kind of comparable. I actually think this guy's a little bit better, even though this guy's purple. But I don't know where you get other advisors. I've got one extra one.
You can buy them out of stores. They're in some of the shops.
Got this miner here. Yeah. I guess I may have seen the shop for that.
I saw them in faction shops, like in Crete.
Oh.
There were some in there.
Here we are. Yeah. Here's the Empire store. There's a lot of currency. There's a lot of different kinds of points in this game. You've got gold, you've got all this faction rep.
Empire points, which is,
So these are the Empire points, and these seem to be the most limited in the game. I think you only get those from finishing quests, is that right?
Yeah.
Maybe leveling up.
But then similar to that are your Crete points and your Sparta points that you get in those regions that are then spent in the stores there.
Oh, okay, to buy stuff
so it's
this.
A different empire, basically has different empire points, more or less.
And I wonder if they would have unique advisors and stuff over
probably.
there. I kind of want to go look at that real
probably.
quick. So yeah, I've got a couple advisors here that I could buy.
Yeah, but Sparta's where you do all the PvP stuff.
Right. Build this obelisk.
Yeah, I need more stuff.
I need scrolls of lore and limestone.
Yeah, you need materials that I've never even heard of before.
So is that, as far as you understand, is that where you would build those buildings to generate that stuff? Or trade for it or whatever? I don't know where that stuff comes from.
Yep. I don't know either.
I'm just going to pop over to Crete, just see what it looks like, because I have a quest to go there. Or I wonder if, is this just going to prompt me to buy that Crete pack?
There's a demo mission.
Oh, weird.
The first mission's free in Crete. So,
well, there you go. Get ready to, I guess, open your wallet from time to time.
So you can complete that mission you've got with him.
This one right here.
And it's not going to force you
so
to
that just gives me a bunch of Crete points, and then
it'll give you the first mission. It even says demo in the title.
Oh wow!
So I get
Cretan's
that.
on the Coast demo.
Yeah,
great.
I'm still on that one.
Oh really?
I haven't beat it.
That's just a protection mission. It looks oh, and that's repeatable even if you don't buy?
Yeah.
Weird. Just grind out tiny amounts of Crete points.
Yep.
I bet if you get the paid missions, they give you a whole lot more Crete points.
Probably. But then you got these stores over here on the right. So.
Yeah. I think this game's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's, especially, for what they're charging for it. I mean, basically, if you are cool with sticking to one faction, it's essentially a $20 online RTS.
Yeah.
And I think that's all right. But this really, for me, is going to come down to how much more interesting the missions get later in the game, because they've been pretty rote so far.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll grind all the way out to level 40 or something like that, but I'll definitely at least hit 10.
So those have achievements.
Yep.
I hit level 10 last night. If you're into that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's Age of Empires Online.
Cool.
It is out there for download.
It is.
Go try it if you like it.
Yeah.
Thanks.